Are disabled people seen differently by employers and in workplaces? What does the law say about this? Among others, the two main objectives of the Rights of Persons with Disabilities Act, 2016, are equality of opportunity, which means that everyone should be given the same opportunity and not be discriminated on the basis of disability. The second is equality of accessibility, which means that, as I am deaf, I need to be provided an interpreter for a barrier-free accessibility to communication. All government as well as private establishments, including NGOs, associations, big and small companies, are covered under the Act to uphold these rights in the workplaces. To ensure equal opportunity and accessibility at workplace. What must the employer provide a person with disability? There are 4 things that an employer must ensure. Firstly, if there is any emergency situation in the workplace like a fire accident or any natural disaster, the employer should provide safety to person with disability, without discrimination, just like he would provide to any other person. Secondly, necessary materials need to be provided. For example, I am deaf, and to ensure barrier-free communication to finish my work, an interpreter needs to be provided. Alternatively, sign language translations of written text to be provided. Likewise, necessary accessibility materials for all disabled employees need to be provided. Thirdly, promotion should not be denied merely on the ground of disability. Instead, promotion should be based skill and performance. Fourth, a record of all matters of employment and facilities provided to persons with disability is to be maintained. In a case where the employer does not follow or ignores these provisions in the Act, a complaint can be registered and the employer shall be punishable with a fine up to Rs 10,000 for the first time. And for subsequent breach shall be punished with fine from Rs 50,000 and up to Rs 5 lakhs. The provisions in the Act considers the following 4 mistakes by an employer as offense under the law. One is, when an employer intentionally insults with a thought of degrading the person with disability. Second is, if an employer voluntarily denies food or water to a person with disability. Third is, if the employer sexually exploits the person with disability, using sexual language, touching, teasing, or indulge in sexual acts. Fourth is when the employer intentionally hurts the person with disability, either physically or mentally, or destroys the assistive devices. These offenses are punishable with imprisonment from 6 months up to 5 years and fine also. In the next topic we will talk about if it legally allowed to modify the color or design of your car or bike. And what the law says about it in detail.